What's up, everybody? Coach Shelton back here with another video. I know it's been a couple days since I've posted another video, but I've had some things going on and everything, and it's kind of prevented me from posting. So, what I want to talk about with you guys today is a form of counter that I've grown to learn with the school that I'm at right now. And we run ours a lot differently because depending on our formations and stuff. And I was kind of just doodling around and kind of seeing what I could run out of certain plays, and I drew up a doubles look. And I feel that honestly, this could be effective for your offensive system or however you want to incorporate it. Let's get it going for you. As you can see right here, you got the back coming up and then going across the Q's face. And essentially, my aiming point is I want to go for that B gap, that inside B gap right there. And because that end right there will be blocked up more than likely, we can block him up and it would be easy for because if that end is covered up, then we can run it up. But if not, if that hole's taken, we can easily take it and cut it outside right here if need be. We can cut it outside depending on the alignment right there. And we've got to, this could easily be played as a short yardage situation. Me, most likely, I use it as a short yardage situation right here because you've also, I've talked to many buddies, and you've got to have that dude essentially at running back. I mean, if you want to gash the defense, like you've got to have that stud player. But if you're just wanting to pick up a few extra yards to convert, then it really should not matter who you have as running back, but you better make sure that they can easily pick up the yardage if need be, because if not, then you'll kind of find yourself in a pickle right there with that player. And so, kind of drawing up the O line protection right now. He's taking the end right here. He's going to slide over, take this nose. This center is going to push over, take that tackle, work back up to the backside linebacker. And then this guy is going to take, essentially, we'll run a combo block right here. And that'll kind of seal everything up. And if, say, for instance, this safety comes down right here, we can easily seal with this guy, and that would force that backer, that back, to cut around right there. And if it, like I said, if it's that dude or a star player right there, then he's gone and he's taking it all the way to the house right there. And that's one thing I really like about these plays is because you can design them in a plethora of ways, no matter what, depending on what defense you could be. You could go against a cover two or a cover four, no matter what, or a matched man. You never know depending on what you'll line up against. And I've seen a lot of offenses run it differently with different offenses and stuff. I've seen pistol pro. I've seen trips even, which trips wouldn't make sense. I'm sorry. I've seen twins or doubles right here. The doubles look that we have. I've seen it in a lot of ways, and also I believe that you can run it out of ace as well. We can kind of get a drawing going right here for you guys. Let me get this all erased. I've just been kind of, these are ones that I've been kind of been thinking about, and just kind of, it's formations that kind of rattle off in my brain a little bit. Is an ace formation. I really like ace because there's a plethora of things that you can utilize to go against an ace formation right here. So this is for all you new rookie coaches, this is a ace formation right here. Essentially all you're doing is just taking those and mirroring the opposite side. So he would block up, take that corner there. Depending on what the linebacker's playing, he would take that linebacker. But if not, he would get up to that safety. This guy, if he's same here, linebacker, he'll take him. But if not, he'll get up to that safety and take them. Then also, you've got corner over here. You've got draw up. You've got Q. the fullback. You can either go either way. You can step up, cut across right there, or you can step up and cut across the formation like this. So you could go either way. My thing I've kind of been thinking about is running away from that linebacker. So say if that linebacker runs on this side, we're going with this direction right here. And then if that linebacker plays this side right here, then we're going to go opposite direction right here. That's one thing I always wonder about is running away from that linebacker because that's an extra hand right there, and you never know how they're going to play it. But also, you could develop a hot route off of that. If the counter don't work, then say a simple bubble screen right here, you could throw the bubble, and then that corner will be sealed off, and that safety can't get all the way down here in enough time. And if you feel that that's not going to work, you can easily throw off to this guy right here on the bubble right there, and that could pick you up some decent amount of yardage if you got that dude at receiver. Um, let's see. Let's get you guys a video example. Sorry, still trying to figure this out. Let's go counter example. Make sure you guys can see it. Add. And let's start it over.
App scheme run games. It gets linemen on the move and creates man advantage opportunities in the box. Counter can be run a lot of different ways with different players pulling and going across the formation. Who pulls sometimes changes the verbiage of what the play is called, but the core counter concept remains the same. The counter scheme entails two offensive players pulling across the formation to the opposite side. The most true counter is with the backside guard and tackle pulling. When teams feel like they don't have a tackle that's athletic and quick enough to pull and wrap through the opposite side of the formation, they'll insert sniffers, fullbacks, or receivers to work as the wrap player instead. That can create a numbers advantage for the offense and exploit teams that overstack to the formational strength. The first player to pull is responsible for the kickout block. Ideally, he will get the downfield shoulder of the end man on the line of scrimmage to create a lane for the second puller to wrap through. Meanwhile, the playside offensive linemen are working down blocks and double teams while working to the backside linebackers. The playside linebacker is left for the wrap player. The goal is to create a wall to prevent any backside pursuit and seal the gap outside with two pullers. The backfield action and initial steps for the running back can differ widely from system to system and type of counter to type.
So as you see right there, you've got both guys wrapping and kicking. All that all that running back is doing is stepping upwards, selling that run right there, and then cutting back immediately and getting wide out. Depending on whatever you all as coaches want to run, you could either send it as an inside right there, get out immediately and get cut up there, or you could cut it out wide, depending on if that edge defender right there is sealed off. But you also want to be careful though too, because sometimes dudes will be kind of they'll come up and you'll not catch them and easily could catch you off guard. There's a lot of ways that counter could easily benefit you, but if you're not that great offensive line wise or you don't have a stud at running back, I would advise using it as a short yardage situation, just pushing as many yards as you can, because if not, then counter is really not for you. But also, I feel that it's a good way to attack certain defenses because depending on which side the linebacker is, you that never know if you can attack that outside defense right there and that linebacker be on the opposite side right there. But you've also got to watch out for Mike and Will as well because the natural thing for linebackers to do is they will run fit. They'll run fit and come down right there. And you could easily also insert a what I like to call shallow play to where you'll run a 8 shallow across, and it could easily help you with that as well. I learned this at a clinic that I went to back in March. Imagine this is your H right here, and we've got the run and stuff, and the Mike and Will and Sam, they all file down as run fits. You can easily sell that and bring that H across right there on a shallow route. That could easily be another hot route that you implicate right there, and that could be kind of your alert play to check to that if you feel that the counter is not a great matchup for you out of this doubles look. Crap, y'all didn't even just see that. Okay, this was what I was talking about right here. Apologize, I didn't have my screen up. But you see, you'll defend, bring those linebackers down whenever you go to sell that run. That Q goes, he takes it, and it brings those linebackers down, and it brings that shallow across right there. He could easily throw it over the linebacker's heads right there, and that's another wide open play to where you can implicate an alert off of that as well. And that'd be a great alert play, and the bubble as well. The bubble could kind of be your second read right there, and this could be one of your alerts or your first read if y'all want to check out of the run play. Um, but overall thoughts, I feel counter could be very great for any offense depending on what you run. It's different for each look, but also you've got to make sure it fits your personnel as well, because personnel determines everything. It could easily turn bad, or it could be good for teams. You never know. But that'll be all tonight. I just want to give you guys a quick little video. I got some more things in the works, got more interviews lined up and stuff, and I just wanted to kind of get on here and give you guys something because I haven't in a few days. Um, but anyways, this is Coach Shelton signing out. Have a good night, everybody.